Despite the fact that over the past couple of weeks we have been giving negative news each and every single time when it comes to the killer clowns, tonight I have some positive news. Thankfully, finally, ladies and gentlemen, we can actually talk about something good because the police officers are now doing what they can to make sure that they're going to keep all these killer clowns away from us. And in fact, there are some killer clowns in custody as we speak. In just a moment, we're going to go ahead and show you a video that shows a killer clown in custody and what he has to say about that. And then after that, we also have an interview with a killer clown and who he believes this is absolutely nonsense in his mind. He doesn't believe the killer clowns should be taken to jail after what's been happening, although, of course, I speak for everyone when I say that these killer clowns deserve to go to jail, and it's all about making sure that we protect our citizens. It's all about making sure that we protect everyone, our loved ones, our friends and family, and it's all making sure that we keep this world the way it is before the killer clowns supposedly deliver the worldwide purge on October 31st of 2024.
What are you doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do.
Now, tonight, we, of course, are going to talk to the same killer clown to see exactly what he thinks about this. In fact, we went to his DMs and asked him, there are reports coming in that police officers are now taking some of the clowns into custody. How do you feel? He responded saying, it's disgusting that we have come down to this. Do you think this is what we wanted? For us to be cuffed up? No, we didn't want this. But that's how society is. Society blindly following what the cops, friends, and other people tell others. That we are the evil ones and that we should be the ones to be erased from history. The next question being, well, perhaps this is an indication, a warning for you guys to stop. This has gone far enough. What do you say? He responded saying, no, just no. Do you think the little old cops cuffing up is scary? Do you think that's going to stop us? We aren't going to stop any of this. We are going to keep rising no matter what, and we will make sure that the cops that cuffed our clowns will pay for what they did. Those pigs have no idea what they have just sparked. They just have no idea what they have just done. They have made us a lot more dangerous and angry now. We will thank them for the fuel. We've asked them, what are you planning on doing? He did state, late at night, we will go to the police stations they took our kind in. We're going to invade and make sure we get them all out. Once they are all out, we're going to regroup and make sure that everyone feels our pain. We're going to grab our weapons and start going after anybody we see and start grabbing them and taking them out. We will start a mini purge before the major purge even begins. Just watch. It's going to be amazing, and I promise you, it will be the greatest thing you will ever see. Of course, the next one was, and you think this is acceptable to go out attacking innocent civilians? He responded saying, innocent civilians? What don't you understand? They aren't innocent. See, to them, we're just freaks. And freaks aren't usually accepted in society. And believe me when I say this, they will never accept us into society. If they were so kind and innocent, then maybe this would have never happened, but it's happening because of all of you. Of course, the next question being, you can't blame everyone else. Your actions is what led you to this point. The major threats and harassment you give into society. Don't you think that was the root cause of this entire issue? He did respond saying, you think we started out that way? We didn't start out this way. We were friendly and we did our jobs as clowns. That's what we were doing. But you all decided to just sit around and pick on us. We did nothing to you all. And how did you repay us? By just tormenting us and making sure that we were getting bullied nonstop. You all were the ones that did this. You can see the next question being, we can understand the frustration and pain, but wouldn't it be unfair to attack those that had nothing to do with it? He did say, every person is responsible because every person is a human. Even if they did nothing, we still don't care. They are the humans and they don't care enough to join. So we will be purging and destroying everyone no matter what. And it will be fun. We are so evil. And we will be the ones to make sure it happens. Trust us. We will make sure the purge happens. We, of course, asked, how determined are you to complete this purge? And to finish off the interview, he did state, we very much are determined. I don't care what anybody thinks. If they think it's fake, then good, let them. It allows us to easily go out and complete this plan. We will make sure we complete it no matter how many people out there are stopping us. Trust me, it's going to be so fun going out in the streets, just wanting to complete this. Just watch us do it. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, concludes that interview. And Zexty the Clown seems to be frustrated. He seems to be upset, but also he does not seem deterred. He doesn't really mind over the fact that the cops out there are cuffing up some of the killer clowns. And the reason behind that is because he has a plan along with his killer clown posse out there. The plan is to invade the police departments. In all the different stations, they have all the killer clowns behind bars, and they're going to invade, and they're going to release the killer clowns out there. And then they're going to start a mini purge. Zexty the Clown, he said that they're going to be starting a mini purge. And this is not going to be good, because if they start a mini purge right before the major purge, then we're going to have some major consequences, some major problems and issues that are going to be arising if that, of course, happens. But, I mean, the only good thing is that, of course, the police officers, the cops out there, the people on duty are going to make sure they're going to continue to survey the entire community out there and make sure to cuff up all those people out there that are doing harm. And the killer clowns continue to do harm, and they're adamant that they're going to make sure that they're going to purge this entire world. I believe the killer clowns out there are going to go as far as trying to purge this entire world. However, the killer clowns don't understand how powerful our Navy is. They don't understand how powerful our military is. And they do not understand how powerful our great police officers out there are as well. And they're there to protect society. They're there to protect the community. And I can guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen, if the police officers are going to be on guard, perhaps maybe the killer clowns are going to step back a little bit and maybe not purge. However, don't take that too lightly, because these killer clowns are crazed, and they said that apparently the cops are going to keep fueling them. The more they cuff up their kind, and the more they actually put them in jail, the more they're going to be frustrated. The more frustrated they get, perhaps maybe the more determined they get as well. It's almost like a caged animal, a caged lion, you know, in there getting upset about things, but it's just fueling that lion up inside. Once you release it, he has all the energy to go out in the wild and do whatever he needs to do. Same thing with the killer clowns. The more they cuff up all these killer clowns, perhaps maybe the more is fueling these killer clowns to go out and commit to this purge. Listen, we have a lot more information dealing with the killer clowns. We're going to continue to monitor this entire situation. We're about to find out exactly what's going to transpire. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to watch the Killer Clown Tips on How to Survive It. Just a couple of weeks ago, the Gaming Weekly, of course, graciously uploaded the video for all of you guys. We want to preface this by saying, as always, make sure to stay alarmed and alert. Make sure to always keep an eye out. Check your surroundings. If you see anything bizarre, please make sure you do what you can to try to report that to the local authorities. That way they can investigate and perhaps maybe get another clown inside the jail. We'll see what happens as the days progress. We got to see the reaction of the killer clowns. But again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to view this. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more Killer Clown content. The Gaming Weekly, of course, the #1 source when it comes to the killer clowns and the coverage that is taking place. We will see you next time in TGW, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Catch you next time.